Hi, my name is Shannon Sturgis, and I did my educational giant on Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Jean-Jacques Rousseau was born in 1712 in Geneva, Switzerland, to Isaac and Suzanne Rousseau. Suzanne Rousseau later died just a few days after his birth, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau was brought up by his father, who taught him very important principles that influenced his life. He taught him about reading and to appreciate the outdoors. His father later gave him over to his aunt and uncle, who continued to raise him. He became an apprentice for an engraver, and at the age of 16, he decided to leave that all behind and to travel. He ended up going to Paris, where he met Madame Louise de Warens. Madame Louise de Warens had a big influence on Jean-Jacques Rousseau. She played many different roles in his life. She was a motherly figure because of her 12 years age older than him. She also played a professional role and also a love interest to him. As he lived with her in Paris, he decided to study music, and he became a tutor for music. He was not so successful in this, and met a man who introduced him to writing. He was able to write for the French Encyclopedia, and this is where he began his writing career. In 1750, Jean-Jacques Rousseau published his first essay called The Discourse on the Arts and Sciences. This essay was a response to the Academy of Dijon essay contest. And in this essay, Rousseau was able to express his thoughts and ideas towards arts and science, and to express his philosophy, which is, he believed that natural man is innately good, and that the arts and sciences were not cultivating that. And the people in Paris did not really like this at the time because of the time period of when he was alive in the Age of Enlightenment. He was thought of as a counter-Enlightenment thinker. He continued to write different essays and sequels to this first essay, and he eventually wrote novels and continued to write them throughout his life. A few examples of his novels is Julie or New Heloise, The Social Contract, and Confessions. And Confessions is a book that he wrote towards the end of his life, talking about his life and his different opinions on his life. It actually was not published until after he died in 1778. But one of his most influential books, and especially for education, was his book called Emily. Emily was published in 1762, and it is about a tutor and his pupil, a fictional character, Emily. And this book is broken up into 5 different books within one, and he expresses his philosophies on education and his thoughts and feelings towards that, along with his philosophy of man being naturally good. He focuses on different principles, and a few examples are individualized education, and different stages of life mean that different stages of knowledge and experience and capabilities. He also addresses that the teacher needs to create a learning environment and to help the students cultivate their naturally good instincts. He is thought of to be a modern-day progressive teacher and educationalist. And I personally believe that his thoughts and feelings towards education have really improved the way our society sees education. Being able to have individual attention from a teacher can truly benefit a student. I've seen that in my life as I've gone throughout school, that when I'm able to have smaller class sizes and more attention from the teacher, that I'm able to be more successful because I feel more comfortable to ask questions and to get my concerns answered. And so I truly believe that his influence is all over, and especially in our society of education, that we learn in class sizes that are usually a little bit smaller, and that education is split up so that we learn with people our age. And so this is my presentation on Jean-Jacques Rousseau, my educational giant. Thank you for watching.